Hello, Paul here. I want to give you a quick introduction to Zoho One and why I think it's an absolute no-brainer for one human armies like me. If you in your business do everything, you wear all the hats, you have to do the accounting, you have to do the social media posts, you have to contact all the customers, you have to um, do everything. You have to do the VAT returns, you have to do um, inventory, you have to monitor inventory, everything. Zoho One is an absolute no-brainer in what you're already paying for elsewhere. If you've got an accounting software, you've got a CRM, you've got things that track all the your time and your money and your how to invoice people. We're going to bring it all under one roof, all into one platform, and let Zoho One manage your whole business for you. I use it every day. I use it. I recommend it. And now the pricing's just changed, but it may not change forever. So you want to jump on this and get into it. So first of all, let's talk about pricing, right? So Zoho One it's a fleet of 40 plus apps. Here we go. Zoho One gives you a suite of more than 40 integrated business and productivity apps for your entire organization, right? So the price is £30 per month, or $30 per month, or €30 per month. Zoho don't seem to care about exchange rates. It's just easy to say it's 30. It's 30, wherever you're from. Now, what happened at the start of the year? It is now March. Let me just jump to, and you will see a link to this page and we're going to get to why I want you to sign up and where. If I open this is the difference.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. Let's turn the sound off. I don't need to hear my voice. Here. I did this video at the start of January, I would have thought. What day did I do this? Maybe even the end of January. Middle of January. January the 15th, so 2 months ago. And this is what the pricing said. Minimum 5 employees. So it was £30 a month, but it was for 5 employees. You had to sign up for 5, or you had to sign up for this $75 version for one person. Zoho have removed the 5 user minimum. So now for a one human army like me, it's an absolute no-brainer. You're getting everything for £30 euro dollars a month. All in, everything, right? So what I would say though is jump on it. If you see there's no 5 user minimum, jump on it. It's a great deal. But let's talk about now what's included. Let me go here. Talk about applications, right? This always gets hard because there's absolutely loads. But what I'll try and talk you through is exactly what I would use it for what I use it for as a one human army. Let's talk about a CRM. This is the flagship part of Zoho CRM. Most people are already using it. You've probably already got it. You may have a free version. You may be paying. So if I go to Zoho CRM and go to pricing, the enterprise level of Zoho CRM alone, the customer relationship management part of Zoho CRM, where you spend a lot of your time creating deals, tracking customer information, tracking what you need to know about customers, where they've come from, setting up a deal and then closing that deal, right? It's £30 a month on its own, which is the same price as we've just seen of Zoho One in total. But this is just one app. Remember, Zoho One is 40 apps. But you're getting enterprise level. This is the tier that you get for every single app, enterprise, for that £30, right? So let's go back. So Zoho CRM is where you'll spend a lot of time making customers happy, keeping people happy, tracking information, tracking deals, creating sales orders, even storing products and sales prices and discounts, and making sure your customer is closed, right? This is the sales part of your CRM, the funnel. Then sites, you can create a website. If you go to Z1 Trial, this is created within Zoho Sites. So I've created this website on my subscription through Zoho Sites. So it's a website builder. You can have unlimited, but obviously the one that you get is more secure. You basically get secure on one version. You have to pay for more, but basically you get one website. Sales IQ, I use this every day. This is people on my website currently. So people that are visiting my websites for some reason, there's 10 people. And I can jump in and live chat. I don't want to click on any that's maybe not me. Doncaster, that's me. Consider accepting me. I can jump in and chat, talk to them. In fact, this one, Z1, I don't know if I can do it to myself. I can jump in and, I'm not sure what happened there. I clicked a link that didn't work. If I go to Z1 trial back, all right. So there, look, I've jumped in and said, hello, Paul. Hello. How are you? And this will start ringing at me. It may be a bit confused because I'm talking to myself. Hello, Paul. Visitor has replied to the chat. Continue. What's it doing? But yeah, you can basically talk. It's a bit hard to talk to yourself, but I can talk. I can see where all these people are that are visiting my website, what pages they're on. I can go live. So if you see up here, there's an actual circle, but it wouldn't be there normally unless you want it to be when you're offline. When I go online, it will, if I refresh the page. Oh man, I messed about when I talked to it, I think. Let's see if it does it here. I'm online, how can I help? Zoho Sales IQ tells me someone's just come to the website, where they're from. Losing my voice, sorry. But basically, it's live chat on your website and visitor stats. So that's Sales IQ. Campaigns is sending out newsletters. If you're on my newsletter, whenever you get anything from me, it comes from Zoho Campaigns. Zoho Social is social media content, curating, scheduling your posts, monitoring your posts, seeing who's liked posts, who's commented. You can actually see how many people have done it in the past as well. This person's liked 10 of your last 15 posts, something like that. So survey, you can send out survey forms, getting information off your customers. Forms as well, straight out forms. Page Sense is monitoring visitors. You can do A/B testing. You might not do stuff like that, but you could do. But I don't want to show you everything. I want you to jump through what I think you will use. Zoho Desk, creating a platform where you can provide customer support. So if I go to support, you'll see my Zoho Desk. Create a ticket. Look at the tickets you've already created, and a knowledge base of where. Let me go a drink. Sorry, of basic questions. People that have asked a lot of questions the same. You can have a knowledge base. You can have a community, but this is basically Zoho Desk. It's tracking customer support, ticketing systems, and you can add it to your website. One person put my support as bad. It gave me a bad rating there. So I'll be honest, I use Zendesk for my ticketing system. I don't use Zoho Desk because I get Zendesk for like £1 a month, and I like it. But Zoho Desk is customer support, really, really easy to use. Zoho Mail, can use your email, change to Zoho Mail and do your business email through Zoho Mail. I use G Suite still because it's £3 a month, Gmail. But it will integrate and it'll sync, and you can fully export across to Zoho if you want, or you can carry on using your Gmail if you just like it more. It will sync with Zoho CRM. Zoho project management, full access to creating tasks, creating to-do lists, letting customers come in to your project and they can see where it's at. Showtime is if you do webinars and you want to do social networking where you invite people to webinars and do training, that's Showtime. Zoho Show is like PowerPoint. You can make a PowerPoint sort of presentation and then show it on Zoho Showtime. Zoho Sign is really cool. This is e-document signing. So if you do quotes and you want to get a customer to e-document sign it, within Zoho CRM, you can send the document to Zoho Sign. That will email the customer. Customer logs in, signs electronically the document, and then sends it back to you. Really cool. Vault's for saving passwords, but this is where I really think you're going to live a lot. Zoho Books is your accounting software, the full accounting. So you're going away from QuickBooks or Sage or anything else that you're paying for, and I'm moving into Zoho Books, doing it invoicing through Zoho Books and Zoho Invoice. Then within Zoho CRM, you can actually see how much people pay, how much people owe, the revenue versus what's still being shown. So you can keep a track of people paying. I know when you work for yourself, you pretty much know where your money's at. Subscriptions, if you do memberships or any sort of subscription pricing, it's a portal where people sign up and track their subscriptions, pay the subscriptions, and it's all processed straight into Zoho Books via Zoho subscriptions. Same with expense tracking, all syncs to Zoho Books. So you've got mileage tracking, you've got buying stuff when you're on the road. Put the receipts through Zoho's expense, and then you can track it straight into Zoho Books. Zoho Inventory is managing your inventory, managing your stock levels, all that sort of stuff. And Zoho Checkout is a checkout page. Basically, if you want to say to somebody, pay £50 here for something, you could create a quick page and say, there's the checkout, go pay there, right? So there's also other apps, but as a solopreneur, you may not use them. Like this is an internal or external social network. You can create a Facebook website with Zoho Connect. Zoho Clicks like Slack. You can do inter-office communication, but again, I'm talking to you One Human Army people that it's just you. So you may not use stuff like that, but you can as you grow. So I think you see why I'm excited for you to understand. For £30 a month, for £1 a day, you're getting insane. I didn't even talk about Sales Inbox, where you can see when people have opened emails and emails that you haven't replied to. You can create a lead and a contact straight from your inbox and say, create a deal. This person's interested in whatever your product is. Really cool. Really, you basically be doing all of your business from one platform, one place, one login. And it's really easy to use. So I'm excited for you, but you're probably thinking, well, what's in it for you, Paul? Let me explain. If you sign up with me, if you go to z1trial.com, there will be a link in the video at the bottom. When you sign up via my sign up link, so if you're in zoho.com, if you're in Europe, you want to use the Zoho EU server. If you're outside Europe, use zoho.com. When you sign up with my links, as an advanced Zoho partner, I will get 25% of whatever you pay for the first 3 years. So if you pay £30 a month, I'll get £7.50 a month. So now you're saying, well, hold on, that's cool. You've just done a 15-minute video. I'm not paying you all that much money for that. So what I call it here is the Zoho Partner. I call it the VAP. So obviously VAT in England's 20%, but the VAP I'm calling Value Added Pull. And you're the value added partner. 25% for 3 years. But what I've got is you've got 40 apps to learn, 40 apps to work out how to use, 40 things like, holy crap, 40 plus apps. What I've got is training. So if you go to Zoho Training here, you're going to see I've got already, 12 courses. I'm going to keep adding. I added Zoho Social yesterday. This will be a reference place for you to come back and say, right, I need to learn a bit more about Zoho CRM. And I'll just jump in and learn through my training. I always say at this point, look, if you don't want to partner with me, that's fine. I'll train you either way. It just helps me continue. There's no adverts on my training platform. This isn't clickbait. This isn't, oh, please jump in and do it. I'm just giving free training because I do get paid by Zoho. So it helps if you tag me. If you sign up and you don't use my links, you can tag me later as a partner. You can still jump on board later. If you've already started paying, I don't get paid for anything that you've already paid for. I will only get paid for upgrades. But it'd be cool if you tag me. I have a full training on every app, or there will be, and then a full forum, because that link needs fixing actually. Full forum where you can jump in, or someone's just jumped in and signed up, where we talk about each app as well, because the training's great, but you have unique custom questions and there's other things you need to learn. And I think this will be great for One Human Army, people like me If you're like me, you're always working from home. I don't see people a lot, so it's great to have some sort of community where we can talk to each other and build each other up and keep pushing each other forward. But more to the point, this where you ask custom questions. So CRM questions. So people asking questions, I'll just put them in here and then reply, and I'll add a video and say do this. And people like this latest point here, you know, introduce yourself. This somebody in Australia, Peter in Australia, just said, "Here, this is me. This is where I am," and you know, I've replied 18 times, and so's Peter 11. So there's a community of Zoho One users, Zoho users, but a lot of Zoho One users. So what I want for your £7.50 a month is to give you full training on every app. This is more private training. If you don't want to jump into a community, just train yourself, that's fine. But when you've got questions, there's a Zoho One forum for more to add, right? So I think you get it. I'm fully transparent. I get paid 25% of everything you sign up for, but I wouldn't punt it. I wouldn't be this excited for you if that wasn't an unbelievable deal that they're offering currently. So any questions, paulnicholson.com. Jump in the sport. If I'm live, jump in and ask me any questions. Be wary that could change. You know, it changed last year, and it's changed back a little bit again this year. So be wary that may become, at any point with no questions asked from Zoho, 5 user minimum. But when you sign up at that price, you will keep this price. You won't be bumped to this price because you're only a 1 user, which is what it was before. So jump in, sign up for the trial, and get on board as quick as you can. And then you'll be locked into that really cool pricing. So any questions, you know where I am. Ask me anything. If you're in YouTube, just write in the comments or just email me. You'll see the links on my website. I really hope this helped. Stay with your business. Keep working on it. You know, I know it can be stressful. I know it can be lonely. I know it can be just too much sometimes. But I want to help make it less and make you successful, more successful. I'm sure you're already successful. Thanks for watching. See you soon.